Hello everyone and welcome to another Investillionaire special. In this video we'll be taking a look at a project that is considered a high risk and a high reward project, and that is the MINA protocol as well as the MINA token and our price forecast for it. But before we start, like always, we kindly invite you to go ahead and join our growing community and family by smashing the like button, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the notification bell button as well. Now let's go ahead and get started. So here we are on CoinGecko and we're trying to see what the MINA protocol is all about. So scrolling down, we do see that MINA protocol. MINA is the world's lightest blockchain powered by participants. MINA is building a privacy-preserving gateway between the real world and crypto, and the infrastructure for the secure, democratic future we all deserve. So, not many information here except that it's saying that this is the lightest blockchain. So, we're gonna see what they mean by that later on in the video. So right now we do see that the project is available on Kraken and CoinList, so it's still in the early stages, no listing on Binance, so that makes the project a bit less safe, if you would like to say it, as it is still relatively new. So there is always a huge risk involved with participating in this project right now, but also you can get a lot of rewards for getting in early on this project. So right now let's take a look a bit into their tokenomics. So we do see right now that the market cap for this token is $537 million, and we do see the trading volume in the last 24 hours is 24 million. And also we do see that the circulating supply is 150 million tokens and the total supply is 827 million tokens. We also do see the price right now sitting at $3.62. Now let's take a look more into the prices, the all-time highs and the all-time lows for this project. So we do see that the all-time lows was 4 days ago, June 1st, which was around $2.78, and also the all-time highs was also June 1st at $9.09. So it's already down by 60%. So if you see the chart, for the last 7 days, you can see here, there's probably when they got listed, then there was a huge sell-off, a lot of people selling, and right now it went up a little bit more, all the way up to $5 on June 3rd, and right now it seems to be going sideways for the moment and maybe a little bit also going down. So we do see the price sitting at $3.62, which is 9% less over the last 24 hours. So now let's go ahead and take a look into their website to try to figure out what this project is about. What do they mean when they say that they have a lightest blockchain, and is this going to be something huge? Like, is this going to be a game changer? So let's go ahead and take a look at their website, which is the minaprotocol.com. So right now we're on their website. They say that they have the world's lightest blockchain powered by participants. MINA is building a privacy-preserving gateway between the real world and crypto, and the infrastructure. This is we read that stuff on CoinGecko. So by design, the entire MINA blockchain is about 22 kilobytes. So the size of a couple of tweets is very, very small. So right off the bat, this is kind of maybe a cause of concern. Like we cannot wrap our heads around a blockchain, complete blockchain that can be a size of only 22 kilobytes. That seems a bit strange and maybe kind of impossible when you first look at it, but we're gonna take a look into it deeper to figure out how they're trying to actually achieve this, because this is like a huge improvement As you know, the blockchains that have been around for a long time, like example Bitcoin and Ethereum, they have hundreds of gigabytes of data. So to put things into perspective, 1 gigabyte is like 1,000,000 kilobytes. So it's a lot of space for these blockchains. So this is a huge reduction in the size of the blockchain. So participants can quickly sync and verify the network. Now scrolling down, you see that the other blockchains, they have 300 gigabytes and they're also increasing with size. So why are they increasing with size? Basically, this happens just with the new blocks. So every blockchain, whenever you add new blocks to that blockchain, it's gonna basically add more data to the blockchain, which increases the size. And then when new people join these new join the blockchain, they have to verify all these old transactions, all these records, you know, the hundreds of thousands of blocks, the hundreds of gigabytes, they have to be processed. So a lot of people, you know, they just can't afford the computational power that it's needed to verify those heavy chains, to create the trustless environment for these blockchains. So this causes a problem for decentralization. You know, it causes decentralization to suffer and a shift in the power dynamics. So then what MINA offers, they're offering kind of another solution. So what they are doing is they are replacing the blockchain with something that's more easily verifiable and consistent. So how are they able to reduce the size of the data? Is that instead of having the entire chain from the beginning of time, every participant that joins to verify the network, they're just gonna use kind of a snapshot of the blockchain. So the state, they're just taking the state of the blockchain instead of taking the blockchain in its entirety. So they're using something called zero knowledge proofs, a recursive zero knowledge proofs, which is called ZK snarks. So the nodes can store these small proofs into the nodes, and instead of storing the whole blockchain. So because of that, they're able to achieve a smaller footprint. So you can think of it, you know, the snapshot as if you're sending your friend a postcard with an image, you know, let's say of a car. So this is like you're sending him a snapshot of the car as opposed to sending him the real live car. So, you know, that's what makes it much more smaller. So we also say here easily accessible now and always. Other blockchain protocols are so heavy, they require intermediaries to run nodes, recreating the same old power dynamics, but MINA is light. So anyone connect to peer-to-peer and quickly sync and verify the chain. So that's the advantage that they're playing on. The whole idea of this project is that they're able to deliver a very lightweight blockchain that can do the same work as the other heavy blockchains. So this is obviously a very huge achievement, and if they're able to pull this off, a significant also milestone for the cryptocurrency, for the blockchains. So built on a consistent size cryptographic proof, the blockchain will stay accessible even as it scales. So this allows for blockchain to scale with more users and more adoption. So it's also truly decentralized. Every user acts as a full node. So anyone who's syncing to the chain is going to be validating the transactions like a full node, and any participant can take in its proof of stake consensus. So they're using the proof of stake consensus mechanism, which is also a very good kind of method. It's a newer type of consensus mechanisms, and that is very good. And now let's scroll down even more. The apps where people control the data. So today's users have no alternative to handing handing over their data to powerful players in exchange for their participation in the modern world. But Mina's snark-powered decentralized applications keep the users in control by validating and sharing proofs about their data rather than the data itself. So that's their whole play, even to counterparties, and with logic and data computed off-chain and verified on-chain. Snaps make scalability simple and large computations efficient and cost-effective. So this is obviously a very hard thing to implement. So that's our only downside that we can see for this project right now, is their ZK snarks. We know that this is a huge problem to tackle, and we do not think that it's going to be easy for them. I know that they have the theory, they know how what needs to be done. We're just not sure if they will be able to deliver on this project. Obviously, it's very great idea to be solving on, but now taking a look at their tech, the way that they're trying to go about with it. So here they give more explanations if you want to get into the details of how the ZK snarks works, but we just told you, you're just basically taking a snapshot of the data as opposed to sharing the data itself, so it makes it much smaller. Now scrolling down to their roadmap. Where is this roadmap? So here we have the roadmap. So in March 2020, here we reached to 2021. So they're trying to have the mainnet launch and also create composable snaps logic, allowing verification to be provided automatically via other snaps. Full nodes run on mobile and web, making MINA the most accessible blockchain delivering decentralization at scale. So these roadmaps, if they're able to achieve them, that's going to be really great. But we do believe that they're going to have a lot of problems down the line with implementing it, because they're really trying to implement something very difficult. There are other projects out there have been there for around 4 years, and they still are not able to implement fully these a simpler kind of solution. So this solution might be hard to implement. That's the only downside that we see for this project. If they're able to do that, then this project is gonna be skyrocketing. So for now, just keep this project on your radar and do more research into it and try to see if it's a good investment for you to get into it. Anyways, if you get into it now, it's going to be a long-term play. If you want to hold out to see their mainnet launch, and if they're successful with it, then definitely it's going to be a buy. So now at this market cap of $500 million, it's still considered low market cap as compared with other blockchains, other big blockchains. So this definitely has a huge potential, huge upside potential. Now remember, guys, this is not financial advice. We are not financial advisors in any way or form, and this video is made only for entertainment and educational purposes. And you should always do your own due diligence and your own research before investing into any asset. And always remember to diversify your portfolio and never put your eggs into one basket. And now, with that being said, we hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.